Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Meat Boy. This is episode 6, and the last episode we finished up the hospital finally, defeating the final boss Chad. And in this episode we're going to be moving on to chapter 3, the Salt Factory. So let's jump right in with the opening cutscene as per usual. Alright, there we go. Once again, Dr. Fetus escapes with Bandage Girl, and Meat Boy continues on in his pursuit of them in order to save her. Hope maybe this time we'll be successful, who knows? And as always, we'll be playing with Meat Boy. Alright, I wonder if we can go up here. Oh, the bandage is up here. Good thing we went up here. That was a rather easy one to grab. Oh, I didn't even realize that was there. As you can see, the salt factory is aptly named. There is salt everywhere on the ground, and being that Meat Boy is practically just a human body without any skin on it, and I think it'd be pretty painful if you jump into a pile of salt, because we all know how much it hurts when you have an open wound and you put salt on it. But anyway, we're still got some basic platforming here. Grab Bandage Girl, and then let's just make another quick run through here in order to grab the A+ ranking. Shouldn't be too difficult. It is the first level of the world. I don't think they're going to make it too difficult on you. There we go. And I think there might be something down here. There we go. Another simple bandage to get. But let's not get too cocky because we're only in two levels here. Jump up here and grab Bandage Girl. Thought maybe we'd be able to get the A+ there, even with grabbing the bandage, but alas, we did not. So let's just make our way quick back up here. There we go. I got the A+ ranking there. Now this level introduces another new mechanic, the first one of this chapter. On the ground you can see there we have a conveyor belt that will push Meat Boy. And that's just what every platformer wants, is a conveyor belt that makes Meat Boy, who is already incredibly fast, run at an even quicker speed, because that's not going to have any control issues whatsoever. However, when you are running the opposite direction, he does run slower, which makes it a little faster, but then you have to account for momentum when you finally decide to hop off. Right here, we'll wait for that saw, and make our way up here. That bandage you actually need to, it's the first bandage in the game where you have to switch characters because Meat Boy is unable to obtain it. So you know what, we're gonna grab that real quick. You need a character that has a double jump. In fact, unless he can double jump, I'm not quite sure that we can get that just yet. No, it looks like we'll have to wait until we unlock a new character that does have a double jump. So real quick, we're just gonna exit the map here and move on to the next chapter with Meat Boy. So I'll have to remember to come back for that. There's a warp zone down there, but it is guarded by a key. This level you have to use the conveyor belts. They're going up and down this time, so you have to use the conveyor belts to get up to Bandage Girl. I can't remember exactly. Oh, the key's there on the left. I just noticed it out of the corner of my eyes. It fell. And you have to jump back out and in order to grab this warp zone. It's a pretty, relatively easy one to grab as long as you knew the key was falling. I completely missed it just there at the beginning. And here we go, we get another retro warp zone. This one's a little funky here. That bandage is impossible to grab normally with a regular jump. You could probably do it real simply if you have somebody that has a character with a double jump or the like, but I believe, if you do wall kicks off the side there, you can actually grab the bandage with just Meat Boy, which is pretty cool. If you don't fail like that, of course. Let's just hop back in here real quick. Thankfully, we were only on the first level, so we didn't mess up too much by failing. Alright, let's give this another shot. It's tricky because you have to, the jump you have to land, it has to be right at the tip of the, right at the tip of the block, or else you'll be unable to kick off it high enough to grab that bandage, because by the time you get high enough, you'll be too far to the right or too far to the left, and then you just gotta give it another shot. There we go, we got it that time, and we grabbed Bandage Girl. That wasn't too painfully difficult. We got another level where we have to do a similar thing. Doesn't look to be a bandage in this level, so that one was relatively easy. And this one we got. They really love these wall kicking levels, but we made short work of that, other than the first level. But then we can move on. Oh, we can't move on just yet because we have to finish this level and grab the A+ ranking, which shouldn't be too difficult once you get down the feel for these things. It's rather easy to use them. This level's really fun. It's short, quick, and relatively easy once you know how to use those fans. However, the A+ is a little difficult to get unless you're real fast. I think if you jump into them, you get a pretty quick speed boost right off the bat, so that's an easy way to help yourself grab an A+ ranking. Here we got another warp zone down there to the left. You might have saw it real quick right before I died. We gotta jump off so that we go higher. The thing with these is the further down the thing you start, the higher up it's gonna launch you, but you also have to worry because if you're falling at a speed and you land on it, then you might not be able to. It looks like you might not be able to make it back up. It looks like this warp zone is one that you need a double jump character for. And as so far, we haven't unlocked any, so we're unable to get that bandage earlier and this warp zone. Which is unfortunate, but in due time we will have everything we need. Just right up over here to Bandage Girl. And we have another new mechanic here. These are the rockets. They get to be a pain in the ass later on. And here we are combining all the new mechanics here. We got rockets along with the conveyor belts. But yeah, the rockets get to be a pain in the ass later when you have pretty much everything in every level and they're just throwing whatever they can at you in order to make things as difficult as possible. They're pretty easy to trick because they shoot wherever you're standing, and as long as if you just hang out for a second and then go, then it's relatively easy to make it past them. But they can still be a pain in the butt. And here we go, combining mechanics again. We got the dissolvable bricks along with the rockets, and if we wait around too long, then we'll end up being hit by the rocket. I just noticed that bandage at the last second there, and I wanted to grab it so that we can do the A+ ranking this time. Alright, we'll sneak past here. And there we go, we got the A+ ranking. Pretty simple. Another new mechanic well, not necessarily new because it is very similar to the final boss of Chapter 1, where you're being chased by the spikes. But they make it even harder in the next level. This game is really good at using the same mechanics and making them feel different, which I think is pretty great, and just a testament to the creator of the game, you know? It shows what kind of game developer he is. The creator of the game is actually Edmund McMillan, I believe it is. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that's his name. He also recently he's also the creator of the recently released game Binding of Isaac, which is another indie developed game by Team Meat, which is pretty cool. You should check it out if you haven't, if you like difficult games. Because like Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac is no piece of cake at all. Alright, we got a little bit of waiting around to do here. But overall, a relatively simple level. Right, we got moving platforms up and down. Didn't jump right into that salt there, but what are you gonna do? This will probably end up being the last level for this video, just because I'm running out of time here. There we go. Just jump on up here. Oh, yeah, you can't make that jump from there. What was I thinking? I obviously thought I had more jump height than... I was gonna say, the first time I made it right up there without having to wait, so I don't know why I was having trouble the next few times. Over, hopefully we didn't mess up the A+ there, but we didn't. Alright. And with that, we'll go back to the title screen from there, and we will continue this next time. We'll finish the last few levels. We actually made a decent amount of progress in that video. We only have 5 levels left. We do have to go back and get a few things in a few of the levels that I think I missed. I think I may have missed a warp zone in this level, but I can't remember exactly. I did look up the warp zones and bandages before the video, and I'm definitely missing some things, but we'll grab those in the next video. Alright, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.